Hey guys, Krisha here. Please be cautious of any fake comments and emails you may receive from people pretending to be Mango Research. Sean and I will never ever contact you for investment opportunities or anything of that sort. To get in touch with the real Mango team, make sure to join our official Discord chat using the link in the description below. Stay safe out there, and remember, do it Mango. And what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's Solana analysis video. Now, I did cover Sol with you guys a couple of weeks ago upon, finding one of the trade setups that Sean posted on the Seed Setups chat, and it was too neat. It was honestly, it was such a neat trade, and I couldn't not cover it with you guys. It was just a very, very glaring opportunity on the charts. And if you actually managed to catch that video, I think you guys are already up, right? Because Sol did rip to the upside. Now, I've decided to cover it today, okay? Also because I am seeing another opportunity on this chart. Now, I don't want to just cut to the chase here, okay? Let's start off with the agenda. Now, on today's agenda, I will first be starting off with that Mango dashboard. Okay, I want to see what Sol BTC as well as Sol USDT is telling us on the Mango dashboard. Okay, in addition to that, we'll be going over both pairings today. Okay, Sol BTC first, and then we'll be going over Sol USDT. Okay, now I also want to just quickly bring up that Mango Seed Setups chat, because that is essentially where I found this trade, right? So Sean had posted this, I believe, in the first week of April, and it was too clean, right? And I want to bring this up because I still feel like this trade setup has more juice in it. Okay, now for those of you who did not catch this one, who did not catch my last video, this is essentially what Sean had spotted. He's like, Sol BTC, eyes open for opportunity. Okay, what he essentially noticed here, okay, on the Bitcoin chart specifically, is that he saw a pattern within a pattern. Okay, so it was like a macro structure. He found this beautiful cup and handle pattern, but the handle here was also another cup and handle, which also broke to the upside. Okay, now for all the seedlings out there, if you guys are watching this, if you managed to catch a trade on Sol BTC when Sean posted this, you guys are already up a good, I think, easily a good 30%, if not more, okay, against Bitcoin. Now, I know that from this candle right here, we did see a rip to the upside, okay, and it has seen that continuation. In fact, it never came back down there. But if I just, get back onto this, I do believe that that measured move of that larger cup and handle has not been met yet. Okay, so there's still a bit more juice left in this trade. And that's what I want to really go over here. Now, just a quick note to all the new seedlings. There are so many new seedlings. That's awesome. The seed setups is right here. Okay, so as soon as you're granted access to the private seed Discord chat, you're going to see the seed chat, Mango lessons. Highly recommend going over these. Okay, if you are looking to, get a few good golden nuggets for your trading, especially when it comes to trading psychology. Also, a lot of good TA tips in there. Okay, the third option here is the seed setups. Okay, this is where Sean essentially posts a bunch of trade setups that he finds. And yeah, he'll pretty much give you his hypothesis on it, and he'll tell you exactly what he's looking at. A lot of good opportunities can be found here. Okay, so you can just take this, apply your TA on it, and yeah, learn from it, definitely. Now let's get on over to the charts, because like I said, there is more juice. Now, as things have sort of unfolded on this chart, okay, now the last time we covered Sol, I'm actually going to pan on over to my 2-day time frame, because that's the last time I did cover it with you guys. We were right here, okay, this was the third candle. Sean actually found it on this break, okay, we were contesting these highs right here. I'm just going to mark it out with a line segment. Okay, and as you can see, that's when Sean was like, okay, guys, we're up against resistance. But as things unfolded, we actually did rip to the upside, getting up to the next region of resistance, which I believe came in at 49,300 sats. Okay, however, we did see rejection there and a consequential pullback all the way down to the Tenkin. Okay, that was the Tenkin 21. Additionally, it was also the dynamic, the 2-day dynamic, and this is something that I had caught. Now, there's a quick lesson in here, okay? If you find that a major level that you're looking at, now in my case, it was a horizontal, okay? This horizontal came in at 41,000 sats, which was also marking these highs here. Okay, a level in combination with any sort of good moving average that you have or held. The dynamic has been working extremely well for me. So for those of you who actually have the dynamic has been proving to be great support. Okay, and really guiding that trend. Now, as you can see here, ever since Sol BTC started its trend, we have yet to lose the dynamic. Okay, every touch of the dynamic so far has been a beautiful buy opportunity. Even during this consolidation, we came down to the dynamic, got supported, okay, and then continuation to the upside. A similar setup here. Got down to that dynamic, we saw confluence with a major horizontal, okay, and then immediate continuation to the upside. Notice this candle right here, guys, on the 2-day time frame. That was a 39% against Bitcoin. And when you see setups like that, it is usually a very, very easy trade to manage. And why is that? It is because of how strong that level is. When you see confluence like that, I usually associate a level of strength to that region of support. So if for whatever reason, price actually ended up breaking down below that region, I know that I have been invalidated on my trade. It is very easy to manage trades that have an invalidation point baked right into it. Okay, now I always look for these kind of trade setups because it's just too easy to manage. Think about it. If it broke, okay, because of how key that level was, it would be support then, now turn resistance. I would be expecting another touch of that level, another retest of that level before price actually sees continuation to the downside. Okay, and I can sell on the retest and I wouldn't be taking that much of a loss. Okay, and that's why I always tell you guys to look for trade setups that have some really, really good invalidation points baked right into it. Now, this one was a good trade setup right here. Okay, now zooming out of this picture, getting to the meat of what I wanted to discuss with you guys was this. Okay, this is where I'm saying that this trade has more juice left in it. Now, this was that massive, that beautiful cup and handle formation that Sean had spotted, right? And this handle right here was also another mini cup and handle, okay, which also saw a break to the upside. Apologies for the very, very messy chart. I'm just going to clear the indicator out of there. Okay, we saw a break of that, activating both patterns. Now, we did meet the measured move of the smaller cup and handle. However, I do not believe that we have met the measured move of the larger one. Okay, if I just go ahead and plot it on the break, the measured move for the larger cup and handle would take Sol BTC all the way up to, what is this, around 70,000 sats. Okay, we're going to round up, 70,000 sats. From where price is at right now to that 70,000 sat region, that is an additional 30% to the upside. And that's 30%, guys, against Bitcoin. Okay, 30% against Bitcoin. So it's looking good right now. I do believe that it has more juice, but what's more important about this picture right now is that if I go ahead and put on my Ichimoku cloud, okay, I'll go ahead and put on my 10 SMA, and let's boil down to those lower time frames. Okay, I'm noticing something here. Price actually broke out of a major high right here that we were consolidating up against on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, that was the high that we tested 1, 2, 3 times until we saw that consolidation to the downside, right? This put in a falling channel of sorts. Now we finally saw a break and price very neatly took out the highs right here. Okay, once again, like that dynamic trade, this too is going to be an easy one to manage. And why is it easy to manage? Because there's a very neat invalidation point just highlighted out for you right there. Now, when I see zones, okay, support zones, I usually like scattershotting my bids on the zone. What I usually look for is confluence on, well, either side, okay? If I see more confluence on the upper threshold of the zone, I will likely put more of my bids on there. If I see, some good confluence on the bottom part of the zone, okay, I'll scattershot my bids on there as well. Okay, but now let's go ahead and also put on our Mango dynamic just to show you how well it follows all of this. Notice where the upline is coming in at. The upline is lining up with that upper threshold of the support zone. Okay, and the dynamic too now, it is moving up aggressively. When I looked at it this morning, we were actually sitting right here. Okay, just lining up right with the bottom of the zone there. So we can see that, okay, you know what? The bulls may very well start picking up price up earlier than later. Okay, so Sol BTC I think is looking good. It definitely has more juice as far as the trade setup goes. And I think we're in a critical zone right now. Okay, I'll be looking for continuation. But now question is, you know, if you're wondering, okay, fine, there's 30% left on this move. Can there be more? Is 30% even worth it? It's going to be an if this then that. Alrighty, if we actually get up to that 69,000, rather, let's round up, 70,000 sat region, okay, and when I say getting up there, I'm looking for candle body closes over that region. I will be looking for continuation on this chart. Alright, now I do have some targets drawn out for you, so let's bring them up. Beautiful. Now, if we start living over 70,000 sats, okay, the next target that I have on this is only going to come in at 86,500 sats. Okay, from where price is at right now to the next target, which is also the measured move of that larger cup and handle. Like I said, that's a good 30% to the upside. Okay, if we start ripping from there, and if we start closing candles over that region of resistance, the next point, okay, from where price is at right now to the second target, that is going to be a good 61% to the upside against Bitcoin. So these are going to be nice, chunky moves to be had. All right, now these are the upside targets. If for whatever reason we start breaking down below this box, okay, this support zone, I will first be looking for price to contest the midpoint, which comes in here at around 44,400 sats, going all the way down to this region right here that comes in at 38,000, 37,000 sats. Okay, but remember, it's going to be an if this and that. Price has to close underneath the region in order for me to anticipate a move to the downside. Similarly, if we start seeing additional candle body closes over this region, I will be looking for continuation to the upside. Okay, but yeah, Sol BTC, guys, looking freaking phenomenal. Now let's get on over to Sol USDT, because I do believe that the first tip is going to be given to us on Sol USDT. Okay, I'm gonna basically go over this onto those higher time frames. So now I'm basically just going to go over the higher time frames on Sol USDT. Let's pull up the 2-day time frame once again. Okay, now what I've noticed here, apologies for that, is that Sol did break out of that beautiful bull flag, right? We put this in, this consolidation happened when? From 24th of Feb, going all the way up to 26th of March. That was almost a month of consolidation for Sol USDT on the 2-day time frame. And that essentially marked a symmetrical triangle bull flag. Okay, that was the end of a bull flag. Now if I have to go ahead and get the measured move of that bull flag, plot it on the break, what do you know? Price is actually contesting the measured move of the bull flag. Okay, so that is something to note. I do believe that we are up against resistance, so yes, you may get better bids on Sol. What I'll be looking for is that zone on the Bitcoin pairings. A quick heads up on that. Now, additionally, I do have targets for you on this chart as well. Now, this is something that really piqued my interest. Why? Because I'm seeing confluence here too. Now, as you can see, now this line right here that I just drew out for you, okay, that was the measured move, right, of that beautiful, massive bull flag. However, now I've taken price action, okay, particularly now from the weekly time frame. I have used techniques on it, TA techniques that was taught to me in the Mango Seed program to help me forecast targets to the upside. Okay, now remember, Sol USDT, guys, is in price discovery, okay, according to this chart. So all the price action I've taken is on this chart. Now, I've used those techniques and I've come up with targets. So now let's bring those up. Ready? And boom. Okay, so now that we have additional targets for this, I'm going to zoom in to the most immediate one. Notice that pink line right there? Okay, that was one of the targets that I have on this chart. Okay, now I'm seeing confluence there. I'm like, all right, so there is a level of strength that I can associate to this region of resistance. It's not just a measured move. This is also resistance according to price action. Okay, so this is good. Now we're seeing that resistance, but now how low can we go, right, from here? This is what I'll be looking at. For those of you who have been following my videos now on many of the altcoins, you guys know that I've been looking at zones and their midpoints. Now this pink region right here is the midpoint of the current zone that price is oscillating within. That is from this $27 region going all the way up to $32. If we start breaking this midpoint that comes in at $30, I will be looking for continuation to the downside, okay, coming in and testing $27. However, if price starts getting picked up from here and we start breaking this region to the upside, and when I say breaking, I am looking for candle body closes, okay, if we start seeing candle body closes even on the 4-hour time frame, okay, to the upside, so that's over $30, $33, I will be looking for continuation on Sol. at which point I'll be expecting that Bitcoin pairing to also run to the upside. Okay, let's go and look at the next target. As soon as we start taking out this region right here, the next target for Sol USDT only comes in at $39.44. Okay, as soon as we start taking out $39.44, the next region of contention, or the next target, is only going to come in at $48. All right, so from where price is at right now to that $38 region, $39 region, that's a good 27%. From where price is at right now to the second target, that's going to be a good 56% to the upside. Okay, but these are the most immediate targets that I have for you on my chart. I do believe that the Sol USDT is against resistance. However, even 4-hour candle body closes over this resistance is going to... it's going to tip me off on continuation. I think Sol may actually very well want to continue to the upside from there. All right, now this is all I have for you for Sol. Let me know what your thoughts are on this chart. If you are someone who has some fundamental knowledge on the Solana project, do let us know in the comment section below. I would love to hear more about these projects. I'll be honest with you, it's just, you know, upon looking at technicals and so many charts out there, there's just no time to keep up with the fundamentals. So yeah, if you guys have any information, let us know in the comment section below. With this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao.